Hey, what's up, cats and kittens? And shout out to all my cerebral lights. It is me, the Cerebral Diva, and I am back with another episode of In the Loop. And in today's episode of In the Loop, we will be talking about the ubiquitous and the very pregnant Cardi B, aka Belcalis. I think that's how you pronounce her name, and Offset. It looks like there's a little trouble brewing in paradise in our favorite hip hop couple. And Cardi B took to social media to air some of her grievances that she appears to be having with her husband. It was about a week ago, in fact, I believe, that the Amigos were at, excuse me, there I go being proper, the Migos were at the 2018 BET Awards. It was at that ceremony that they won the Best Group Award. And it was during that acceptance speech for that award that we heard Offset proclaim Cardi B as his wife. Not his fiance, not his girlfriend. He was very specific in calling her his wife. Now, when he called her his wife, I'll admit I was one of those people that, for me, it was just semantics. It was just him using the word wife interchangeably with girlfriend or fiance. So I didn't really think very much of it. But, social media being what it is, people like to cherry pick words, and people really honed in on the fact that he called her his wife. So, shortly thereafter, Cardi B took to social media and basically said, "Yeah, you're damn right. I'm his wife. I'm Miss Offset." Um, and she essentially said that they woke up one morning, I believe it was in September of last year, and they decided that they wanted to make it official. They went to a justice of the peace and decided to keep things private because that's the reason she named her album Invasion of Privacy, that she felt like she doesn't have any. People are very intrusive in both the life of she, Offset, and their unborn child. And that this marriage was something that she wanted to hold sacred, and for that reason she chose not to disclose that information to the public, which I can completely understand. Now, here's the problem. On one hand, she's saying that it's an invasion of privacy, and Cardi B isn't uh, the most intelligent of beings. So I think that she may be confusing the word invasion with the word invitation of privacy, because she is essentially inviting people in. Come into my life, have a seat. Would you like coffee? Tea. Lemonade. Sit a spell. Is basically what it seems like she's doing, especially in this particular instance where this is not an invasion of her privacy. This is an invitation. Cardi B, who is infamous for going to social media. And I don't understand this, right? I don't understand why people choose to air their grievances on social media. I'm a person, and maybe I'm just too evolved or too grown or what have you. If you have a problem with me, there's no need to post it for likes. I think in this day and age, people need likes and retweets and, what I mean, comments to offer validity to whatever position they may take, because people, there's sort of this group thinking mentality that a lot of people have, this mob mentality. People want um, they want validation through social media, so they'll put their position up, and people are so slanted or so skewed based on who they like or what have you, that they're quick to agree, and not always are. Just because people agree with you doesn't make you right. It's basically what I'm trying. That's the gist of what I was trying to communicate there. So she went to social media and she posted it. Well, I shouldn't say social media. It looks like she went on Instagram. And let me read you guys a few of the things that she said on Instagram. Now, keep in mind, as I'm reading this, that these are Cardi B's words, not my own words. So do not judge the grammar. If you do judge Cardi B, not me. So in one of her posts on Instagram, Cardi B says, "I told you you wasn't married to no average bitch. Now you're going to find out." Now, not a very cryptic message. That message seems very deliberate in its tone. And then she uses the peace finger emoji as if to say goodbye. And she did it 4 times. She posted the emoji 4 times in succession. In a second message, she says, "Don't hurt yourself." Not sure what that means. One could surmise that she means, don't hurt yourself having a good time. Don't hurt yourself by messing up a good thing. I'm not sure exactly what she means by don't hurt yourself, but that was the second message she posted. And the third message, she says, "Why don't people get God always put ish on my lap?" Now, when she says God puts ish on her lap, I'm not sure if she's saying that God always sort of gives her sort of this clairvoyant power, and gives her the ability to see things before they're happening, or if she's saying God, gives her other people's issues to handle because she can resolve them. So I'm not quite sure what she meant by that. In a fourth and final post, she says, "It's all fun and games till I give birth," which seems to be sort of a play on "it's all fun and games until someone gets hurt." So basically, it sounds like when she has the baby and she snaps back, like, it's game on. So once again, I really don't understand. When I look at these women who choose certain types of men and then act shocked at the behavior of the men that they've chosen, it's hard for me to garner any sympathy for them because basically you've painted yourself in this corner. And I don't care how many posts you put on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, what have you, you basically created this particular situation. This is what you wanted. This is what you woke up and married and kept from the rest of us because you held it so near and dear. So if you hold it so near and dear, like if you kept the marriage a secret, keep your arguments a secret, keep your issues a secret. We don't need to know this much of your business. As far as at least I don't. And we certainly don't want to know this much of your business if you, for whatever reason, are going to turn it against people and make it seem as if people are being intrusive when you're opening up the doors, the windows, pulling up the blinds, and you know what I mean. Like you're letting people have a bird's eye view into your life and the things that are going on. So I don't know. It boggles my mind. And men, I'll say this, and this is me just playing devil's advocate here. When it comes to fidelity, like in 2018, to me, it seems like fidelity is an antiquated construct. Like most people aren't subscribing to it. Most men are not going to be monogamous. They're not, and men certainly in positions of power, and notoriety, i.e., basketball players, athletes, musicians, what have you. These particular men have a lot of cachet, and that cachet gives them access to a litany of women. They can pretty much have their choice, in a lot of cases. So a lot of men are going to take advantage of that. A lot of men are. And if you're a woman who chooses to be in a relationship with this type of guy, you can't act surprised when these things happen. Now, in Cardi B's defense, Offset is extra tacky if he's cheating on her while she's pregnant. Like, dude, sit down somewhere. She's with she's with child right now. At least have enough respect for the woman to let her have a peaceful and calm pregnancy. And at the very least, the very least, if you're going to be a cheater, can you at least be a good cheater? Like, can you be the type of cheater who doesn't leave breadcrumbs around that help me find out that you're cheating, so at least I can live in the bliss of ignorance? Like, that's one of the things that blows my mind about men are such messy cheaters. Like, I'm telling you, I can tell you guys some cheating stories that would absolutely blow your mind about how reckless men are. And I don't know if that speaks to the fact that they're just reckless, or at some point they just don't give a damn anymore. But in any case, excuse me, especially if someone's carrying your child, at least have enough respect to clean up your mess when you're done, so that there aren't any receipts, so to speak, leading back to whatever happened. Anyhow, just wanted to talk about that really quick. And really quick before I go, this is one of those things, like, when I look at women like Cardi B and when I look at women like Rashida, when you go to the extent that you're putting this sort of information on social media, to me, you're drawing a hard line in the sand. So at any point now, if you go back to this man after you know he's cheated, please stop coming looking for sympathy, because it's no longer you being abused, it's you making a choice to be abused. And if that's your thing, if you're, into S&M, if you're a sadist and I'm sorry, a masochist, and you enjoy that, then go for it. But don't keep coming back looking for sympathy for people because you keep making a choice to be with a man who is not going to be loyal to you. Accept his disloyalty. Figure out how to integrate it into your life. Figure out a way to make it work. I was asked to be in a polyamorous relationship recently. Maybe you try polyamory. Cardi B's bisexual, so maybe open yourself up to that, so that you still get to be with the man that you love and care about. You still have the relationship with him, but at the same time, it's an open and authentic relationship. You know exactly what you're getting into, because whether you know it or not, you're in a polyamorous relationship now. So yeah, so that's really all I have to say, you guys. So anyhow, as always in closing, remember to live better, love harder, and please think smarter than Cardi B, and spell better, and and also as always in closing, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, share and subscribe if you feel so inclined. Yeah, and that's about it. I'll talk to you guys again soon. Have a great day.